today we are finishing up boiling sap for maple syrup, and I'm finishing up on the stove because it's raining outside. We boiled all day yesterday outside. We probably started at 10-ish, and then by the time we brought it inside last night, it was probably 11 o'clock, 10 or 11. So it boiled for like 12 hours outside, and it finally condensed down enough to bring it into the house in my stock pot, and that's where I'm going to be finishing it up. I don't know if you can see it on here, but it started about right here when we filled it up. That's where the sap level was, and now it's condensed down to what you see here. I don't have a hydrometer, so I'm just using this candy thermometer, but it's basically useless now because it's not even reaching the sap. So I'm gonna take that out. Here it is. We've got a ways to go. It's about 1:30. Ways to go, but we're getting there. We started out with about 13 or 14 gallons of sap. It takes so much sap to make syrup. I think it's something like 45 gallons of sap will make about 1 gallon of syrup, which is insane, but it is what it is.
Oh my goodness. Oh!
So I've had a house piglet, as I've been calling her, for the past 9 days because one of our sows gave birth up in the woods, and we didn't really realize it until probably like 12 hours later because we did morning chores and she hadn't given birth, and then evening chores is when I found the piglets, and this piglet couldn't use her back legs at all. So we brought her inside and we've been feeding her goat's milk, and she's perfectly fine now. She's a little bit smaller than the rest of her siblings, so she's going to be a house piglet at least until we wean her siblings from their mom. So we've got a couple more weeks. You can technically wean piglets at 4 weeks. We usually wean at 8. So I think my plan is going to be wean one of her siblings and put them both in our barn in a pen until we wean the rest of them at 8 weeks, and then just combine everyone, and she should be good then. But she's very healthy now. It's just she's a little bit smaller, and I worry that she won't get as much milk from her mom. I don't think her mom would mind getting her back, but I think her siblings would kind of bully her, and she had a rough start, so I think we're just gonna keep her inside. Got her a clean one. All clean. I've decided last minute to make some bagels for dinner. Let's go.
To the rescue, go to the rescue.
Quiet like a dove, you're whispering a symphony unknown.
Oh, don't stick your pinky in it.
That's it.
You want it? Okay, cheers.
Which is that? Is that clean?
So after the bagels all cool off, then I just put them in these bread bags, and that's how I store them. Okay, so it is a little after 8 and the syrup is finally done. The pig is screaming in the background because it's also time for her to eat, but the syrup is finally done, so let me show you. Okay, so in this pot is the finished maple syrup, and then I've got the jars getting ready for water bath canning in this pot. A little more, little more, little more. Yep.
The more we take it,